빈스 파티. 자!
That's pretty funny. So I don't speak Korean, obviously. But the guy actually, someone in the chat told me to use a website, Papago, and so it's really nice. Just a translation website. So I type in my English and it translates it to Korean. So from now on, whenever I ask Korean players questions about the game, I will ask them in Korean because I get the impression that they don't really like. I don't want to say they don't like English. I just think that, this is a Korean release of the game and it's not supposed to really have non-Korean players probably in it. So if they see you in here and you're not you're not Korean, I think maybe they might take a little offense to that. So especially since the servers are pretty full, but anyways, so yeah, so now I can just ask them questions in Korean. I used to have a translator in Lineage too, so it's cool that it would be cool, and they do have the translation built into the game. So when I type Korean in here, like if I here, hold on a second. If I type in how many players are above 3K gear score. Translate. I don't know why it's not translating. Do I have to hit the enter key? Is this not translating? Let me go to Google Translate. What language is this? What is going on with my computer? I'm trying to translate stuff and it's not working. I'm like, detect language. It's not Chinese. Maybe it is Chinese. But why is it not translating? If I put Japanese, it puts in Japanese. If I put English, that's English? That doesn't look like English to me. Let's just reload this thing. Test. So it's not showing me the characters anymore. I don't understand what's happening here. Edit. Okay, so it is showing it there. Weird. How many players are there above? Is this server a lower population server? Let's get rid of the question mark. I don't know if Koreans use question marks. Copy. Let's see. And you see there it's Korean, and then it translates to English in my chat window though. See, it says is this server a low population server? I don't think any of the servers are really low population. Let me try please add me as friend? They seem to like the tilde for some reason. So edit, copy. So what it is there's a setting in the chat log to auto-translate. So that's the auto-translate's turned on. So the reason their Korean is showing as English is because auto-translate's on. That's why it's showing in English. See here, I mean, and people always saying add me as friend. The reason they're doing that is because it's an achievement. And so, so I got a friend request, and I'm going to manage friends, and I'm going to approve. All right, approve. Okay. Garrett, how you doing, Garrett? They might, or they might think that I'm just being cheeky, maybe, and maybe I'm a, you know what I mean? I don't really know. Is this a rift? This is my. It won't let. Oh, 40. This is 45 or higher. Whoa, why is... Look at that, dude. These are all people trying to get into that 45 or higher rift. I need to get into lower level rift, right? Look at all these people, dude. This is insane. It's because it's on a time. So the rifts open up every 4 hours. I can't detect. See, these are Asmodeans. See these guys right here? These are Asmodeans right here. I think that's why it's showing their health bar. I cannot attack them because thankfully they did a patch to the servers now where you cannot attack people that are outside of a 5-level range of your character. So there's a major issue with the game where basically what happens is people were getting into the game, they were leveling to 45 really quick, and then they were going into the rifts and they were killing low level. They were coming through these rifts into the different zones. Like, so these are Asmodeans coming from their server into our server. You don't know what an Asmodean is? Okay, so there's 2 factions in Aion. There's Elios and Asmodeans. So think of like World of Warcraft, there's Horde versus Alliance, right? There's just 2 factions. The way Aion 2 works is there's 2 servers. Each server has a sister server. So if you're in Elios, you go into you create an Elios character, you go into Elios server, right? There is going to be a paired server with your server, which is the Asmodean server, right? The way the rifts open up at level 45, these rifts open up and you can go through the rift. When you go through the rift on your server, it takes you into the Asmodean server. And now you're on their server and you can kill them. You can fight them. Okay? So it's a way to transport between the realms and to fight and kill the enemy faction. And you do that because you get PvP points and use the PvP points to get the PvP gear, which is by far the best gear you can have if you want to PvP. So it's, and obviously that's the biggest motivation for these players is to get the Abyss points. Yeah, so that's, people are trying to get their abyss points. So the problem was there was a big issue um, where people got into the game, got to level 45 really quickly, and started going to the rifts, into coming into the Elios side if they were Asmodean, and then just killing everybody, like killing players that are much lower level than them. And even though the players are much lower level than them, they were still getting currency for killing them. So they were getting way ahead because this game, like, gearing is based on, it's based on getting the currency for PvP. So the faster you can get the currency, the faster you can gear up your gear. And so there's a big level difference between people who are already at like 3,000 gear score and people who are like, sitting at like 1,000 or 1,500 gear score, which again is not, which can be a problem because if you have all these people that are super high level, they're just going to trounce you. But so they patched the servers. They did like an emergency server maintenance to try to fix some of these issues. And one of the things they did was you can't kill people that are... Well, no, you pick the faction first. When you create a character, you pick your faction. You say, am I an Elios or an Asmodean? Once you pick that, it gives you a list of possible Elios servers to choose from. So yeah, your faction drives what servers you can create a character on. Just trying to switch flight modes. It's 8:06 a.m. What time did I set my alarm for? 8:30. Really? That guy actually stunned me? I can't believe that. I'm like way more powerful than these guys, but that mob still stunned me. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, you won't be able to, Garrett. Like you're not going to be able to play on the server I'm on because this is a Korean server. The only way you could play on a Korean server is if you can create a Korean account, and the only way you're going to be able to create a Korean account is if you get a hold of an actual valid Korean phone number. So you're not going to be able to play on the Korean servers unless you get a Korean phone number, and to get that you got to go to some website and probably buy one. I created this Korean account, a long time ago. I've had it for a long time. Where's my quest at? Yeah, so it's kind of a pain. I mean, again, this is... Oh, I should have teleported to here. But this is this is the Taiwanese and Korean launch, so we're gonna have. It'll be released in the West next year, probably in like November. About a year from now, you'll probably see this game released. I would imagine by maybe Amazon. No, yeah, it probably won't be through Purple. I mean, you can still play it. But you can play it now, but you got to play on the Taiwan server, and you got to go through a VPN. So if you create your account, like go to Kanan's YouTube. He's got a video on there on how to create your account. Follow his video. Create your account, but then you got to have a VPN, and then you're stuck on the Thai servers, which unfortunately the Thai servers have had a lot of stability issues. I don't know if they still do, but they in the beginning they were having all kinds of stability issues. Am I close? I'm just gonna auto path to this one. Yeah, if you go to Kanan's website though, YouTube site, Kanan, he's got some videos on how to set up your client. Oh, okay, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? There's a lot of issues with the game. I mean, I play it as a free player, and I just craft. I'm just working on crafting and going through the story. I can't compete with the whales and the exploiters. There's tons of people that are exploiting the game. People are exploiting and getting tons of kina. Like apparently, I heard that there was people are getting like 30 million kina an hour, which is just absolutely ludicrous. Amounts of kina. They had to have emergency server maintenance to try to stop that, and they might. I'm hoping that they permanently ban accounts. And there's also, of course, like any NCSoft game, there's tons and tons of bots and gold sellers, but. But I mean, honestly, that's every MMO now. Every MMO has that problem. I can only play for like 20 more minutes. Even private servers have that problem. Popular private servers have that problem. Popular private servers have gold sellers too. Turtle WoW has gold sellers. Do a Google search for Turtle WoW Gold. Dude, come on. Private servers have the problem too. Buy Turtle WoW Gold. Turtle WoW Gold for sale. There you go. Yeah, right. Yeah, but people are selling it. And you're just assuming, and you know what assuming does, right? How about, I don't know if this really exists. Buy Ascension WoW Gold. Oh, look at this. Buy Ascension WoW Bronzebeard Gold. Gold sellers hit every server. If it's popular MMO server, private or not private, there's gold sellers. 100%. 100%. Yeah, sure, they ban them, but do they catch them all? Right? Come on. They're not catching everybody. What is this? So my wife left earlier. My wife left earlier to to go get her mom. Dude, the kind of shit my wife's having to go through right now is like, and I hate to talk about it on stream, but I got no one else to talk to. You know what I mean? You guys are the only people I have to talk to. I can't talk to work people about it because work people suck. Like my wife is taking her mom home from the I don't know what you call it, like a old folks home, but it's basically the place where they were working on her speech therapy and physical therapy. She basically got to the point, her mom did, where she just wasn't working with him anymore, and the people that were there weren't really helping her anymore. They're like, well, your mom's not trying to really work with us, and so they just gave up trying to work with her because her mom wanted to go home. Her mom wants to be in her own home. She's sick of being in a fucking strange home. So, my wife and her dad decided it's time to take her home. And of course, all the physical therapy people there say there's no reason your mom can't be at home. We've taught you how to take care of her, how to pick her up, take her to the shower, how to work on her physical therapy and her speech therapy. So there's no reason. But here's the bad part is, like, my wife's sister was yelling at her yesterday saying, I can't believe that you made the decision to take our mother home. Because now, her mom's home is further away from her sister's location. So now her sister, instead of driving 30 minutes to her mom's at the home that she was at, the place for physical therapy and rehabilitation, now she's had to drive to her actual home. God forbid she's got to drive to her mom's house to see her fucking mom who had a stroke. God forbid you have to drive an extra 20 minutes and take it out on how dare you take that out on my fucking wife, That's the kind of shit I've had to deal with today and yesterday. I mean, just, dude, my wife's bawling her eyes out this morning leaving me to go to her mom because she doesn't want to go. I mean, she wants to go to take care of her mom, but you think my wife wants to be living with her dad who drives her insane, who's basically a child as far as like how inefficient he is at doing anything? The guy's like 80 years old. He's pretty much worthless when it comes to helping my wife. So it's fucking... just sucks, man. Just totally fucking sucks. The shit that's going on right now in my life is so shitty, dude. And I feel so bad. And my wife's gonna have a heart attack. She's gonna have a heart attack, or she's gonna have another heart attack. She's already had 2 heart attacks, right? The stress she's under, the stress my wife's under right now, I don't think she's... Honestly, I am worried she's going to have a heart attack and die. And my wife's worried she's gonna have a heart attack and die. Because my wife has conditions where if she gets under stress, it makes bad things happen. You know what I mean? So it's just fucking... just sucks, man. Yeah, take that. So I take my frustrations out on the video game. Take that, you weird bird creature. Yeah, it's just been shitty, dude. It sucks, And I don't know what to do about it. No, her mom's not really getting better. Her mom was getting better initially, and then she regressed. She regressed. Her mom can't talk. I mean, she can talk a little, but mostly it's like her trying to talk. It sounds like a 3-year-old trying to talk. You know what I mean? And her mom can't go to the bathroom by herself. Her mom can't eat food. I mean, she basically is being fed through she eats food through a tube, right? You have to give her puree. So she can eat food. You have to put food in her mouth and help her swallow, and she's got to swallow it, but you got to watch her to make sure she doesn't choke on it, right? And then she can't go to the bathroom by herself, and she can't control her bowel movements. So she's wearing basically an adult diaper, and she'll shit or she's basically pooping in a diaper, and so someone's got to change that. I mean, it's just a shitty situation, and it makes you realize that when you get old and you get to the point where you're going to die, and I don't ever want that to happen to me. If I get to the point where I can't change, if I can't go to the bathroom on my own, fucking somebody put a gun to my head and pull the trigger, man. Because I don't want to live like that, right? So it's just so, it's so fucking depressing. And my wife is under unbelievable pressure, so much stress. She's she's complaining that her head hurts 24/7. She's having massive headaches. which for her is life-threatening. And this is life-threatening. And there's nothing I can do to help her. Because what can I do? I have to work. I have to pay the bills. And I live in Brooksville, Florida. Like, I can't just be like, oh, I'm going to work from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then I'm going to get up and drive all the way to Tarpon Springs, which takes an hour. By the time I get there, it'll be 7 o'clock. I can spend maybe an hour there, 2 hours there. Then what? Turn around and drive an hour back. Just the tolls, because I have to take toll roads, right? I mean, if I don't take toll roads, it'll take a lot longer. So, I mean, I'll be spending like $20 probably in gas and tolls just for one trip, right? It's like just to spend a couple hours. It's like, it's a nightmare, dude. It's a fucking nightmare. And here's the thing. It's like, how long, and my wife is moving in with her mom to help take care of her because there's nobody else. Her sister's not helping because her sister has a daughter who's like 50. Okay, get this. My wife's sister will complain that she can't come and take care of her mother who's had a stroke. You know why? Because she's got to go home and make dinner for her daughter, who, by the way, is 16 years old. I don't know about you guys, but when I was 16, I could fucking make food for myself, right? Oh, and she's got to take her daughter to school. I'm like, what? There's no fucking school bus? And even if there wasn't a school bus, when I was in high school, sophomore, junior, senior year, I never took the school bus. You know why? Because I had friends who had cars. I could always get a ride with a friend. Always. There was always somebody I could call and say, hey, could you give me a ride to school? Sure, no problem. My friends had cars. I didn't have a car. I was poor. But even if I couldn't get a ride, which never happened, I think maybe I rode the school bus from my sophomore year to my senior year in high school, I rode the school bus like twice. Like literally like twice. My mother never had to worry about me getting to school. My mother had never had to worry about feeding me. My mother had never had to worry about me doing my laundry. I knew how to do my laundry. I knew how to feed myself. I knew how to get to school. My mom didn't have to do shit, right? Because my mom raised me to be intelligent. My wife's sister can't even help her out. Can't even come to the hospital and take care of her mom to give my wife a break because her fucking 16-year-old daughter can't fucking make herself something to fucking eat. What kind of bullshit is that? That is like, I can't even comprehend the level of stupidity. And then my wife's sister has the balls, has the gonads to bitch at my wife to tell her, I can't believe you took our mom out of this home to bring her back to her own home, which she and my wife said, hey, it wasn't my decision. Our mother is not working with a therapist anymore. She has given up. She's given up. She won't get out of her bed. Okay? My wife's mom will not get out of her bed to work the therapist because she wants to go home. She's basically putting her foot down saying, I'm not doing anything while I'm here. I want to go home. So it wasn't my wife's decision. It was her mom's decision. Her mom said, I'm done. Take me home. So you know what? My wife said, you know what? Okay, fine. We're going to take you home. Right? And all the therapy people there said there's no reason your mom can't be home. She's fine. You just need someone to help her go to the bathroom, someone to help feed her. She needs some care, but there's no reason that she should be here. She wants to go home, take her home. But no, my wife's sister's got to be like, I can't believe you did that. I wish you would have waited until December 2nd. And it's just, all this like selfish, because now her sister, isn't 30 minutes away from where her mom is. Now she's like, 50 minutes away, another 20 minutes. God forbid she's got to drive another 20 minutes to see her mom who fucking almost died. I mean, this is the kind of shit I'm having to deal with, man. It's just, and I can't believe it, man. Her daughter, 16, can't fucking make herself dinner. Her mom, and the other thing that's funny is her sister is always tight on money. Like, because they're shitty with money, right? They're really shitty with money. Like they're always talking about how they don't have a lot of money, right? So so her daughter calls her up and says she needs a milkshake or something for dinner. She doesn't want dinner, but she wants like a shake or something. So her mom calls and does Uber Eats to deliver like a fucking like $15 like milkshake to the house or something. I'm like, you're bitching about money and you're buying like a $15 milkshake for your daughter who can't even fucking make food for herself. Won't even eat dinner. She won't, and also her kids are fucking a disaster, dude. Her sister has 3 daughters. All of them are a disaster. Like none of them are well adjusted. None of them know how to take care of themselves. They're all completely like paralyzed because their mother's done everything for them, right? None of them, they all eat shitty food, right? They all eat fucking fast food garbage. None of them, like they won't, like if you go over there and like, I've been over there for Thanksgiving meals and you know, regular Thanksgiving, there's like turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing. They don't eat that shit. They don't eat stuffing. They don't eat salad. What's salad? Ew, gross. I couldn't eat a salad. You know, they'll eat the turkey, and then they just want like fucking dessert and junk and garbage. You know what I mean? Because their parents never taught them to eat healthy food. My mom made me eat vegetables when I was a kid. My mom put vegetables on the plate and said, this is all there is. If you don't eat that, you don't eat anything. So guess what? I fucking ate the vegetables because I wasn't going to starve. My mom did that on purpose. She wasn't going to be like, oh, just eat McDonald's, you know, eat garbage food. No, my mom raised me to have a healthy, balanced diet. It's called being a responsible parent, right? My mom taught me. My mom made me do laundry. My mom made me dust. My mom made me vacuum the house. My mom made me do the dishes, right? My mom made me clean my room. They never clean their room. Dude, you couldn't even walk through, like, her sister's daughters, one of their rooms, you couldn't even walk through. You couldn't even see the floor. You couldn't see the floor. The floor was covered with so much dirty clothes and junk, you couldn't see the floor. We were there for Thanksgiving. I tried to go to the bathroom up there. There was dirty, there were flies flying around. It was like a bathroom you'd see at like a public park. There were flies buzzing around the toilet. There was a bloody tampon in the garbage can next to the toilet with flies buzzing around it. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You've got a bloody tampons with flies flying around? The floor was so dirty, I didn't want to step on it with my feet. I mean, it was disgusting. And yet you are going to tell my wife she's doing something wrong? You're going to tell my wife, you know what I mean? It's fucking unbelievable, dude. Anyways, I'm done. But that's the kind of shit I've had to deal with for the past like 6 months. Or ever since, you know, her mom had that stroke. This is the shit I've had to put up with, man. What's up, Doug? So, yeah, so I'm just a little bit, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed, I'm pissed. I'm not stressed out, I'm pissed off. And I'm taking it on these bird people. Screw you, you weird bird person. Take that, you weird bird person. Sounds like the Ewoks, doesn't it? Sounds like there's Ewoks in here. Do I like that? Man, this game's kind of sad, though. I spent a whole quest line trying to save this Shugo, and then when I finally found him, he fucking died. He got, like, paled by a spear. I was like, this game's sad. Yeah, I know, dude. This game's kind of sad. I'm like, man. Hey, Duck, check this out, Duck. You're gonna laugh, dude. Guess what I got? Guess what I got in a Shugo pouch last night? I got the other wings. So now I have both of the wings you could possibly get RNG based through the Shugo pouches.
벽이 움직였다니 내가 좀 더 알아볼게. 폭발 토템과 향로를 계속 활용해.
Oh, and I was talking to Koreans. I asked them some questions, and they said, "You're not Korean? You should speak Korean." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't speak Korean." So one guy said, "Well, use this website." And I said, "Okay." And then it was funny that I posted this, and now it says English. I said I will study Korean, but I said it in Korean, but my chat here is auto translating. So this is actually in Korean. And then this person said, "You said you don't know Korean." And then this person said, "Oh, you're Korean." No, I'm not Korean. I'm just using this tool to translate. Oh, hold on a second. I'm trying to. Here we go. Trying to get this achievement where you get so many friends added on your friends list, it gives you like an achievement. Nice. I got 4 friends requests. Nice. Calf Korean confirmed. Ooh, poison. All these guys are throwing poison at me. Christ. Maybe I shouldn't attack them all. Yeah, this is like it's a little dungeon that it's part of a quest. Yeah, it's a quest I'm doing that wants me to go into this dungeon and rescue. The whole time I've been trying to rescue the Shugo, who've been the bird people. The bird people don't like the Shugo. In fact, they trying to kill them and enslave them. It's pretty brutal, to be honest. Like this game, I mean, it's borderline like I don't think a game made in the West would be maybe quite this brutal. Like, I mean, they're using the Shugo as slaves, and they're actually killing him and stuff. Yeah, the cosmetic system is really easy to use. You just go to your closet here, and every time you get an item, like a gear item here, like, and I gotta go pretty soon because I gotta drive to the office. So here's like some gloves I looted, like some Riverside gloves. So if you get gloves that you pick up, that you loot off mobs, you can basically extract them. And when you extract them, you obtain the skin, once you obtain the skin, you can use it as a transmog. So we'll extract that, right? Do we have any more? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so then you get your transmogs, and then you just go to your closet here. And you can show or hide any item you want. I can show or hide. If I don't want to see my chest piece, I could actually hide it. So you can show or hide anything you want. Yeah, when you extract it, you destroy the item. You get enchantment stones that you use to enchant gear with. So the items give you enchantment stones, and you get the skin. So, but it costs gold. Everything costs gold in this game. Everything you do costs money. Like, so then you go in here and you say, oh, I want to maybe transmog. I want to like change what my gloves look like. And these are all different skins you've got. You just double click on them. Say, oh, I can make my gloves look like that, or I can make them look like this, or I can make them look like that. You know, currently I'm not showing my gloves, I think. And then same thing with your chest. You can just go in here and say, oh, I want to, you know, I can make my chest look like that. You know, whatever. And then I'm just going to go back. What do I have to dress, right? That, and then shoulders. I don't have any shoulders that look good with this one, so. And the face is really weird. They have some bizarre looking face things. Guess we could go with that. Probably looks better. That one's kind of weird looking. Let's go with this one. I guess that's fine. Yeah, and then yeah, you can see the cosmetics look good. They look real good. And oh, and you can do you can do your weapons too. So you can also do decorations. I can't really see my earrings because my hair. Here we go. So if you had your hair a style that let you see your earrings, you could obviously change those too. So I'm just gonna hide this. I'm gonna hide this and put my hair back down. Here's what my character looks like in combat. I can show my wings. All right. We can hide the UI if we want. And of course, we can, I guess, I don't know, zoom in, zoom off, whatever. Yeah, so the transmog stuff's totally free. It doesn't cost anything, and the mounts are crazy. I have the pets, all the pets, every pet you obtain can become a mount. This is what they look like when you're on them, right? There's tons of mounts in the game, right? I have 75 mounts out of a possible 206. So there's a lot of mounts in this game, and they're totally free. Of course, you gotta have your little balls, baby. Those are limited though; they don't stay there forever, which kind of sucks. I wish they would stay there until you used them, but they disappear after a certain amount of time. So I'm on about 2 hours sleep. I couldn't sleep last night at all, so. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I got turned around when I was showing you guys the transmog, probably. I think I got turned around. Okay. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no, I think I might have got banned. I think I might have got banned. Oh no. I think I might have got banned, guys. Did you see that? It said you were forcibly logged out by an admin. I don't know. It just said you were forcibly logged out by an admin. Did you see that? I think I might have got banned. I don't know. Maybe somebody made a complaint that I wasn't a Korean. I probably never should have said anything in English. Or maybe when I created my character, I should have created my character with a Korean name. Oh my god. I think I just got banned. Oh, I gotta go though. I gotta go anyway. But let's just see if we can get in. But I mean, the fact that I was forcibly logged out by an admin that seems kind of suspect. I don't know, dude. I probably should have created my character with a Korean name. I didn't think about that, to be honest. Because I mean, anybody could use an English name. Even a Korean character, even a Korean player could create a character with an English name. So you know what I mean. That doesn't seem like a valid reason to ban somebody. You know, I mean, people go into WoW all the time and create characters with with Korean names. I don't know why they would kick me out. Oh God, I hope I'm not banned. I hope I'm not banned because that would suck. I mean, we could just go play on the Taiwan server probably. Oh no, your related account has been temporarily restricted as per the operations policy. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I got banned. Look at that. It says temporarily restricted though. What does that mean, temporarily? Oh. Well, I don't know, man. I think we could be screwed. We could try to play. Let's. All right, I'll tell you what we can do. I don't know what that means, temporarily restricted. I have no idea what that means. But what we can do is we can log out. Um, my guess probably what happened is maybe somebody complained about my account. Maybe someone submitted a ticket and said that I'm not Korean. That would be my only guess. Or NCSoft is watching my stream right now. NCSoft is watching my stream right now and said, "Screw you." Oh man. That's like really, yeah, that's weird though. Oh, 1 second. Cancel. This isn't working right either. Okay, here we go. Wow. Well, I guess we'll do a search. Your Aion 2 account is temporarily restricted. A temporary account restriction is often caused by security measures, high server traffic, or region-based IP locks. Is often caused by security measures, high server traffic, or region-based IP locks, and can typically be resolved by verifying your account information, changing your password, or using a new network tool. To unlock your account, you may need to re-enter your account details. Yeah, so we'll try to get it unlocked. I don't really know. Now this being locked here is normal. This happens all the time. It does this stupid thing, like click on the bicycle. I hate these things, by the way. I fucking hate these things because they'll be sometimes you can't see them. Click on all the images with bicycles because sometimes these images are always so blurry. I can't always see the bicycles. You know, I don't see any bicycles in here. Do you? Verify. I really fucking hate. Now I can't even see like that picture there. That doesn't look like a fire hydrant. Like I can't. There's no fire hydrants here. I fucking hate these select the image shit. I fucking hate. Okay, I don't see any fire hydrants. I'm going to click verify. Your account is temporary. See this? That should fail to load the page due to a temporary error. God, this is the nonsense that we always get with the Taiwan server. Every time I try to play on the Taiwan server, we get this nonsense. Like, just shit doesn't work, man. Like this stuff, like whatever I go through the Taiwan server, it's always something. It's like, oh, you can't log in. Oh, the servers are down. Oh, the verification tools aren't working. It's just there's always something that prevents you from play. That's why I stopped playing on the Taiwan server. I don't see a fire hydrant. And like these blurry, why do they have to make the images so fucking blurry? You know, like let's make it really pixelated so you can't even see. Like, fucking, I hate this shit. Okay, I don't see no cars. Verify. All right. Hold on a second. Well, I guess we could always start over. Well, we're not starting over. I mean, I have a level 16 character on here, so, but it doesn't have my wings. Let me see. They must really be trying to get people. You know what I mean? Like really, because remember the servers they're having so many issues with botters and all kinds of weird shit that they're probably doing everything they can to prevent people from that aren't valid. You know. I'm looking at my account right now. I don't see any issues with my account. Let me try changing my password. I don't know. Someone said try changing your password. I'm gonna try changing my password. Current password. And for my new password, we're just gonna go. Come on. Yeah, create a new password. Paste, paste, confirm. Now this should send a validation. Where's my phone? Verification code has been sent. And okay, NCSoft verification code. Okay, confirm. Okay, I have successfully changed my password. I'm now going to log in with my new, let me update this one. Okay. It says there's no. It's weird when I look at my account. It says there's nothing wrong with it. It says you are not connected to any service currently. Security. They did, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna log. Okay, so we know we can get into the Taiwan servers. Like we know we can play on the Taiwan servers. Like so if to keep playing the game if I want, I can play on the Taiwan server, but I would much prefer to play on the Korean server. I may want to create a new character with a Korean name. I don't know if that would make a difference. I don't know how they would check because I mean I'm playing through a VPN, so I don't know how they would even know that it's not a Korean account. Anyways, I got to get going. I literally have to leave here at. I have to leave here in about 45 minutes probably. So, all right. Did we log out? Log out. Log out of this account. Confirm. Log in with email. We're gonna try this again. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but we'll give it a go. We changed the password. I don't know if this is gonna make a difference. Oh, I gotta change, and let's turn off this. Let's turn on this. Green. Okay, cool. The other thing we can do is we can probably run the purple. Actually, that's something. Oh, you know what? That's something else we should do. Is we should run purple through the VPN, which I've done before, but actually, purple and see purple. Here we go. Let's close this. Let's close this. Exit. Close. And we're just going to say recommended. Go back. Choose region or server. Asia, Korea. Apply. So we're going to run the actual purple launcher through the VPN as well. Okay. So now we're actually launching the purple. So they may have been, I don't know if they would be able to somehow track that way that I'm not Korean. But you can see now that, let's see, that we have an active connection through purple, through Korea, right? We're going through purple to Korea, through Korea, okay? Okay, we're logging in with our new password. Logging in. It's probably taking a little bit longer because we're going through the VPN. Okay, we're in. You can see everything's a lot slower because we're going through the VPN. I wonder if like it took longer because it was trying to validate again. I wonder if not running purple through the VPN is what caused the problem. Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, so now we have. Okay, no, see. Related account has been temporarily restricted as per the operations policy. Hmm. No, I think the Korean account's screwed. You know, I think our Korean account is fucked up. So says here your account has been temporarily suspended due to violation of the operations. It does not mean permanent ban by default. It means NCSoft Korea's automated system or GM flagged your account for review. Korean Ion is very strict, and foreign player accounts often get caught in automated flags, VPN, IP hopping. So yeah, so my account's probably under review, and there's a good chance they're gonna probably just ban my account. So, anyways, I gotta go, guys. We'll just play on the Taiwan. I don't think the Taiwan server is quite that strict, but I have no idea. So, yeah, that sucks though. That sucks. But I'll catch you guys later. I have to go take a shower, and I have to go to a work lunch today. So I have to drive an hour to go have lunch with my team and then drive an hour back home to work, apparently. But that's it. I mean, I'm off, tomorrow Thanksgiving, right? Fuck, like I give a shit, to be honest, at this point. So tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And I don't even know what's going on. I'm assuming I'm going to go over to see my wife. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't. So I'll go. That's going to be weird. It's going to be me and my wife and her mom and her dad, I guess, over there. So, but yeah, I got to get going. Thanksgiving, the holiday, American holiday, Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's Black Friday here too, but Black Friday is always around Thanksgiving. But yeah, we'll just play on the Taiwan server, and we'll see how long that lasts. Maybe they're not as strict about, I will run the purple through. I will run purple through through the Taiwanese VPN, and I will also not talk to anybody in game. I just won't talk to anybody. Because if they see me talking in English, although I started talking in Korean, so I don't know. Maybe they'll lift the restriction. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, my account is a valid NCSoft account that was created with a valid NCSoft phone number. But if they look at my account, they can see the verification number is an American phone number. So if they look at that and be like, "Well, your verification number is an American phone number," and yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, they're having a lot of problems with bots, so it could be that I got caught in some sort of a automated bot thing. And if they look at my account and realize that I've had my account for like 2 or 3 years, because I've had this account for a long time, if they look at and realize that I've had my account for years and that I also played Throne of Liberty, you can see on my account I've played Throne of Liberty on this account. So if they do it like that, maybe they'll release the lock. Maybe they won't ban me. Maybe they think I'm a bot, like you said. And they just think, and if they think I'm a bot, they might be looking at, is it a new account? Account that was created, just like in the last couple days or something. I don't know how they check bot accounts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bummer. I mean, it's a bummer, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, let's be honest. If I couldn't play Throne of Liberty, that's fine. I'll just go play something else. But the biggest reason I was playing it was just to learn the game, so that when it comes here next year, that I would understand the game. And I think I learned quite a bit. I learned quite a bit, actually. I have a pretty good understanding of how the systems work, and so. But it was cool. I mean, it was cool just exploring the world. It's so beautiful. But I do have to go. I got to go. I got in the shower. I hope you guys have a good day, man. And if we can't play Throne of the Liberty, we'll just play something else. Well, I guess, God forbid, we'll be playing World of Warcraft again. But probably not. I'll probably find something else to play. But it's got to be an MMO. Every time I try to play something that is an MMO, I get bored really quick. So it has to be some sort of an MMO. And like you said, Doug, after playing in a beautiful world like Aion 2, it's going to be very difficult to go to a game like WoW that's got pretty much shitty graphics compared to what we have in Aion 2. So I would have to go to another game that has a slightly better visuals. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out.